Um, Hello everyone, welcome guys. So today we want to. My name is Musbahuji. Everyone known me as Algorithm, or in short, Algo. So today we want to talk about our class, the networking class. So we want to talk about Wi-Fi or wireless attack. So let's dive into the slide and get started. So, so guys, um, for this class, wireless attack, we want to use one tool or one of the tools called Airgeddon. Airgeddon for wireless attack. So, what is Airgeddon? Let's talk a little bit about Airgeddon for you guys. So, what is Airgeddon? As you see in the slide, Airgeddon is a versatile, multi-use wireless security auditing tools designed for penetration testing of wireless networks. It is a bash script that integrates various wireless attack tools and technique to involve a comprehensive platform for network security assessment. Airgeddon is primarily used for ethical hacking and vulnerability testing in Wi-Fi environment. So as you know, as you can see here, Airgeddon is very automated, automated tools, and it's very easy to use. Follow me, I will show you how Airgeddon. For our next slide, key features of Airgeddon: wireless network auditing, and secondly, able to attack. All these are the features of Airgeddon. The authentication attack. So for the number one, wireless network auditing, Airgeddon helps in performing audits and on wireless network, checking for weakness and encryption methods like WEP or all these are encryption keys, WEP and WPA and WPA2 and WPA3. All these are like advanced or the latest WPA encryption. So able to win. It facilitated the creation of fake access points able to win to lure user into connecting to it, allowing the attacker to capture login credential or other sensitive information. Then number three, the authentication attack, like denial of service. You can deny everybody that's connecting to the hotspot or wireless router to disconnect everybody that only you can be able to use the network at that moment. You can authenticate everyone from the and deny everyone from the connecting connecting to the um, um, wireless network. So number four, we have handshake capturing and cracking. So Airgeddon can be used in this method. You can capture the encryption of wireless device, and then you crack it. You crack the password using AirCrack NG. We will talk about AirCrack NG a bit more later. A bit more later. So, guys, if you if you are seeing my screen, I forgot to ask you guys if you can see my screen. So you have to, and everything is going well. So please show your hand and indicate to me that everything is going well. Everything is going well. So if you can, if you can hear, if you can hear me, or you can see my screen, please indicate to me on the chat menu. Can you see? Can you see my screen? My screen. Okay. Okay, then let's go. You you can you can you can hear me. Hear me. You can hear me, right? Can you hear me, right? Yes. Okay, so let's continue the class. Um let's go to the number 5, WEF attack. So all those are the future. We don't have enough time to explain all of them, but the important ones that we are going to demonstrate in this video is handshake capturing, and then the DOS and jamming attack. These two are the most important that we want to talk about in this class. So let's continue the slide. Use all these number 9 and number 10, Bluetooth and RFID audits, integration with other tools. Ergedon has a lot of features to consider if people can go and check on it very well, because Ergedon is very easy to use and very versatile. So common use cases. The common uses of Ergedon is wireless network penetration testing for discovering vulnerabilities in Wi-Fi security, or cracking weak Wi-Fi password and exploiting WPS vulnerabilities, and then performing able to win attack, and EMITM for credential harvesting. That means man in the middle attack. Then we have testing network resilience to the authentication, and DOS attack to test the resilience, how strong is the network is. Or we can use Airgarden for that. So in summary, Airgarden is a popular choice for cybersecurity or penetration testers due to its ease of use and integration with for multiple wireless security tools, providing an all-in-one platform for wireless network attack and audit. Okay, we are done with this slide. So let's go to the. So let's dive in and get started about how to use Airgeddon. So how to attack in general, how to attack a wireless device. So a wireless device, personally, to attack. Behind every successful attack, there is a fantastic information gathering and analysis. Before you can attack a victim, you have to first inform that person. What I mean by info is information gathering. You have to do information gathering about that person or the organization that you are trying to attack, their Wi-Fi network. So, as you can see in this slide, After analyzing the victim, if you found any vulnerability, then attack. You know, in cybersecurity in general, that is that before you can attack every one or every device or any kind of cyber attack, before you can do it, you have to find vulnerability. If you don't have any vulnerability, so you can't, if you don't, if you never or even found any kind of vulnerability, you can't even attack that person. So you have to analyze, you have to invoke the person, then analyze it and see and plan the attack. When you find any vulnerability, then you attack the wireless. So most of the tools that we use mostly have two different types of tricks and tools for information gathering. So the ones available is Google Doc. We'll talk about Google Doc later, and Wireshark. We'll talk about it too later. And there's other tools for um, information gathering. Let's move to the next slide. So the tools, you need tools and skills for this specific class, because this session we are doing is more practical sessions, because all is demonstration and testing. So the tools that you will be needing in this class is Linux OS. I know most of you you are familiar with Linux OS. Linux in general, we have different kind of Linux distro. We have Kali Linux, we have Ubuntu, and we have Ubuntu and Parrot etc. There's a lot of distro like Red Hat and many more. So the next thing you need for this class to follow along is Ergadon for enumerating and attacking the Wi-Fi network. So then, if you don't have word list, most of the time word lists come word lists come with the most of the Linux distro come with built-in word lists that you can use for brute force attack. So um for this class is we have if you don't know how to navigate your word list, or your Linux distro doesn't come with word list, then you can use Crunch, create your own word list for doing the brute force attack. When we are using, because we use aircraft the password. When we capture the handshake, when we capture the handshake of the Wi-Fi password, we need to use aircraft to crack the password, because when we capture the handshake, the password and everything will come in hash encrypted. So we have, thanks to aircraft G, that we are going to use to crack that password. So this is this is the tools skill you're going to need. I'll show you step by step how to set and use these tools. Let's move to the next slide. So the we have different types of Wi-Fi attack. We have the authentication attack. We have denial of service. So the authentication attack. Let me explain a bit about what the authentication attack means. The attacker the attacker sends authentication prompts to disconnect client from the access point, forcing them to reconnect, obtain a malicious. So what does that mean is, when we are attempting, or when we aim to handshake the Wi-Fi network, we are going to use the authentication. We are using the the authentication attack to the authenticate the person, forcing them to connect. So when the two network devices are trying to connect, for example, the person connect with his router or his personal mobile device using his computer to stream videos or any kind of mobile gadget. So we kind of send the authentication framework to authenticate them to disconnect the person from connecting to his router or his personal mobile phone. So person them to reconnect. So at that point that they are reconnected, so we now demonstrate our handshake attack to capture. At that moment, they reconnecting, they are exchanging some key component, key resources, and some hash password. They exchange some keys, encrypted key. So at that very moment, we then capture the the handshake. As you can see in the slide, the goals is the authentication attack is to capture the handshake. That's the main purpose of the authentication attack is to facilitate is to facilitate attacks able to win or capture handshake data for cracking. So then denial of service attack description. So the description of this denial of service attack is flooding the network with traffic or sending malicious packet to degrade or block wireless service. Disrupt, the goal is disrupt wireless communication. For instance, two people are using their wireless device for streaming, right, or they are doing stuff online. So we can demonstrate denial of service attack. If the network is not resilient, we can demonstrate denial of service attack and disconnect that person from connecting. Everyone near the wireless device, we can disconnect everyone by sending flooding the network with traffic, sending malicious packet to grid or block wireless service, causing that no one can connect with that wire. We can deny everybody from that. So I hope guys understand this slide. Let's move to the next slide. Again, we have another type of wireless attack, as you can see in this slide. But we are, I just handpick three most important types of wireless attack that we are going to demonstrate and use for this class. The one we are going to do in this class is the number one, the authentication attack. After the authentication attack, we now do denial of service. After denial of service, we now demonstrate handshake. How we can handshake the password after we get the hash and crack the password, and then take the password and go and connect your supercomputer, download movies, anything online you like. So um, let's get started. You guys, are you ready? Let's dive into the practical aspect of this class. So, um, okay. So, I hope you guys understand all the slide we have gone through. This is the theoretical part. We have finished the slide. So now we are going to start the I hope I hope guys you will get all your stuff, your Linux environment and Armageddon. So I will start by showing you how to use Armageddon. Sometimes me, I'm using Parrot OS. Mostly Airgeddon come pre-installed. So you guys, if you don't have Airgeddon installed, I will share a link, or maybe in the next video we'll show how to install and set Airgeddon. So without any further ado, let's get started. Let me share my screen once again to start. So okay, so let me see. Look, before I finish setting the environment, let me look at the chat menu and see what's going on, guys. So it's Sunday Insta. I'm with you. Abubakar Sulaiman. Say, shall find the first. The network is good. Is good. Okay. Yes, the network is very good. Um, so, guys, I'm going to start sharing my terminal. So I start sharing my terminal to start the practical fact. So, guys, if you can see my terminal, my screen now, just indicate to me on this chat menu. Indicate to me on the chat. Let me know. If you can see my terminal, guys, let me know on the chat menu, please. Using your terminal. Okay, you can see my terminal, guys. Let me share the entire screen now. Oh, this is. Okay, now guys, now that you are seeing my screen, let's get started with. Now guys, now that you are seeing my screen, let's get let's get started with get done. So the first thing you're going to do is the first thing you're going to do is after you farm information gathering and analyze your victim to attack. The second thing to do is navigate to your terminal and locate where you store your files, your word list, and then launch. You see, I'm opening two timings. This one I'm going to the to run first to run Airgidon, you have to go as a super user. You have to type the command sudo. Let me zoom little a little bit so that you can see my terminal very well. So you have to type sudo enter your password. Oops, I start from password. About. So after you are run as super user as root account. So now now type Airgeddon. Make sure you spell it right, Airgeddon, and then execute. Boom. Welcome to Airgeddon script. Airgeddon starts running. Detected resolution. So you have to like OK. When you click on OK, so it will check for all the requirements, all the essential tools, the optional tools, everything to see if everything is installed. In my case, everything is installed, crunch, everything. So in case you can see like something goes wrong, red indicated in uh, red color. So that means you don't have some required library or any defendants. So you have to go in and use pip install or AFI to install it. So when you first enter the Airguidon, I told you before, Airguidon is fully automated tool. So it will ask you to choose, select an interface to work with. So in my case, I'm using. Yes, sorry, I forgot to tell you. For this class, you have for wireless. Like, if your computer don't have money, don't support your wireless card for your laptop, for your fast that doesn't support monitor mode, you have to go over and purchase like the Wi-Fi adapter that support monitor mode. Because to the monitor mode, actually we need monitor mode because the monitor mode with is going to allow us to listen to any wireless device that is around us, any wireless attack. that is around us. It allow us to listen to that further wireless device, one of them. So you have to select number one to select the wireless card that you are going to use. In case I'm using two wireless stack on my computer, and the first one is for my computer, and the second one here is another wireless. So in my case, I want to select number one, the one I'm going to use. So boom, as you can see, it will now show you to put your interface, your wireless card to monitor mode or put it in manage mode. So, and the when you see number four, this is the options. It's upper the key features. First, this DS attack, handshake, able to win. So, going to fake number five. That's the handshake. The handshake. Because no, the first thing we are going to do is handshake, disconnect. In my case, I'm going to attack my phone, my Samsung device now. So guys, let's go. So it will pop up the menu number five, number six, couple handshake. So guys, now pick number six to capture the handshake. So guys, in my case, I already captured the handshake, because now if I capture the handshake, my hotspot is going to disconnect, de-authenticate me. It's going to de-authenticate me, guys. So I will totally go offline because I'm using only one wireless device online now. The other wireless that is not online. So guys, I already captured the handshake. So I already show you the handshake file I already captured in my folder where I save my handshake is here, handshake. You see, this is the handshake file I already captured. So I put it in the same folder, guys. You have to put it in the same folder where you, for easy access, where you um word list is. Because I told you earlier, you need a word list to broadcast. As you can see, this file you are seeing here, the handshake, the handshake 01.cap, the handshake that I already captured using Airgeddon. So to crack this hash password, I have to use the word list to brute force it. So this is my place Roku that comes my Parrot OS. So let me open my terminal here. My terminal here. So guys, so this is it. This is it already. This is it already. I open the folder that I have already my handshake file. So as you can see in screen, when you run the ls command, it will show you all the files in the directory. So I have two handshake. So this is the handshake. The handshake is another handshake that I capture already. The handshake dash 01 is the recent handshake that I have captured. So we are going to crack this handshake file to see the password. So guys, we are going to use AirCrack. Thanks to AirCrack, we are going to use it to crack this password. Are you ready, guys? So let's do it. So this is, let me zoom in. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see better. And in a little bit. So this is it. You have to type the command. This the aircrack. Sorry, the aircrack tool is on pre-installed with every Linux distro. You just run the, sorry guys, uh, aircrack dash ng dash h. This dash h command, it will give you the health. It is a health command that will show you how that that will show you how to use aircrack. So to get started with aircrack, just run this command aircrack.ng dash dash health. So this will give you all type of command that you can run using aircrack. So we are going to use this option here dash w, is it dash w, yes, this, say this option WF and WFSK crack option. So this option dash W to allow you, let me again what it means for you guys so you can fully understand. W, what is required is the fact when you type W, I'm going to demonstrate to you guys right now. So I'm just explaining the command. So you, after you type dash w, then you supply the directory where your word list is saved, and then follow the file, the handshake file you have captured. Then it will crack the password for you. So let's try. Let's try it. Let's try and see, guys. So aircrack aircrack dash g dash w. So if you save the password, if you save your handshakes and the ones in the same directory, just do ls command to show everything in the directory. In my case, you can see handshake file and my raw queue. The txt. This raw queue is my word list file where all multiple possible billions of password is in this file. So I'll use it to crack this handshake file. So let's do it. Let's do it, guys. You have to put them in the same directory for use to follow along as I was doing right now. So just run aircrack dash ng dash w, and then the fat the part the name of your word list file, in my case is rawq.txt, and then space the name of the handshake dash one, the name of my CAF file, the handshake file. Boom. So you're ready? Let's do it with the click of the button in a matter of a second, guys. You see, in just a few less than seconds, see the milliseconds. The milliseconds. It's not less than 30 seconds. Aircrack crack the password key found. Look at it, guys. We cracked the handshake file, found the password is 00000000. Zeros is my password for my. So if the password is like a very good password, it will take long trying to penetrate, trying to crack the password. So in my case, the password is very slow password for testing Firefox, guys. So I guess this class is running out, is going end to an end. So guys, let's let me go to the browser. See. So guys, I think I hope the practical aspect is awesome because the reason why I didn't take you through the how you can capture the handshake is I'm using only one wireless card. So if I tried, but it's very straightforward using Airgidon. You just have to choose the option and it will automatically capture the handshake for you. After it capture the handshake and it will store it for you in the specific directory that you want it to be. And after that, you just carry the handshake. The most important part is how to crack the handshake if you found it. So I take you through how to do it, guys, using Aircrack NG. So that's all. That's it, guys. I think I'm ending this slide. Once again, well, my name is Musbauji, known as Cyber Alogo. See you in the next class. Bye, guys. Thank you for watching.